Hello, Dodgers Nation. Welcome back to the Dodgers Insider, your home for everything Blue Crew. Today's episode is packed with three major updates. One All-Star finally pain-free after a concerning injury layoff, predictions of multiple trades due to a growing injury crisis, and a blockbuster trade idea that could bring a $106 million All-Star to LA. Stick around, because each update has implications for the Dodgers' postseason hopes, and the final one may just leave you stunned. Update 1. Blake Snell is finally pain-free after a concerning 2-month layoff. Let's begin with a sigh of relief and some real hope. Blake Snell, the Dodgers' $182 million offseason acquisition, is finally feeling like himself again, after spending more than 2 months on the injured list with persistent shoulder pain. Snell last took the mound on April 6th, and it's been a frustrating, confusing road to recovery. In a candid interview, Snell revealed just how worried he was during his rehab process. He said that for weeks, every time he touched a baseball, pain shot through his shoulder, sometimes in the front, sometimes in the back, sometimes in the side. It wasn't like anything he'd experienced before, not even during the off-season. That all changed about 2 weeks ago, when Snell was finally able to play catch without pain. Since then, he's been slowly ramping up activity, throwing bullpens at lower intensities under the careful watch of the Dodgers coaching staff. Pitching coach Mark Pryor gave a very promising assessment, saying that Snell's arm looked free and easy for the first time all year. And for fans, that is music to the ears. Let's not forget what a healthy Snell brings to the table. He's a 2-time Cy Young winner, his latest coming just last season with the Padres, and boasts the highest career strikeouts per 9 innings among pitchers with over 1,000 innings thrown. In his brief 2024 stint before landing on the IL, Snell only made 2 starts, pitching 9 total innings and allowing 7 runs, though only 2 were earned. It wasn't vintage Snell, but it was a small sample size. And now, with the pain gone and confidence returning, the Dodgers could be getting their ace back right when they need him the most. Los Angeles is currently clinging to first place in the NL West, just half a game ahead of the surging San Francisco Giants. With a huge 3-game series against the Giants followed by a 4-game showdown with the Padres, the timing of Snell's return could be absolutely crucial. If he can stay healthy, the Dodgers' rotation immediately becomes more formidable, and their championship aspirations get a significant boost. Update 2. Dodgers predicted to make multiple trades amid pitching injuries. But Snell's return doesn't solve everything. The Dodgers' injury list reads like a small novel, and it's becoming clear that LA can't wait for all their players to heal. They'll have to act. And according to a report from Bleacher Report's Tim Kelly, they are expected to be active players at the trade deadline. The prediction? The Dodgers will trade for both starting pitching and bullpen help. The reasons are obvious. Key starting pitchers including Tyler Glasnow, Tony Gonsolin, Roki Sasaki, and of course Snell himself, have all spent significant time on the shelf. Then there's the bullpen, where Luis Garcia, Blake Treinen, Evan Phillips, Brusdar Graterol, Edgardo Enriquez, Kyle Hurt, and Michael Grove are all currently out. While a few names like Michael Kopech and Kirby Yates have returned, the overwhelming number of absences has thinned out LA's depth to a concerning degree. The Dodgers have always had the luxury of depth, but even they are reaching a breaking point. Right now, they could almost field 2 separate pitching staffs with the number of players injured. And unlike previous years, the path to October glory looks a little more treacherous. That's why analysts believe LA will be forced to dip into its farm system or major league assets to bring in fresh arms, both for the rotation and the pen. There's also the matter of urgency. This is not just a win-now team, this is a win-every-year team. And after last season's early playoff exit, the Dodgers are determined to not let injuries be their downfall again. The stakes are higher than ever. With Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman anchoring the offense, The front office can't afford to let pitching be the weak link. The deadline is their opportunity to reload. Update 3: Dodgers trade idea acquires Pirates, $106 million All-Star. Now for the blockbuster. The Los Angeles Dodgers, despite leading the NL West, are keeping their eyes open for a powerful upgrade in the outfield. And one name that has surfaced could shake up the lineup in a massive way: Bryan Reynolds of the Pittsburgh Pirates. The 29-year-old outfielder, currently in the third year of a massive 8-year, $106.75 million deal, is being viewed as a potential trade target, especially with the Pirates willing to entertain offers for nearly every player not named Paul Skeens or O'Neill Cruz. According to Gabe Smolson of Dodgers Nation, Reynolds would be a clear upgrade over the struggling Michael Conforto. And he's not wrong. Conforto has underwhelmed, and the Dodgers have lacked a reliable bat to consistently produce from the outfield beyond Betts. Reynolds, on the other hand, is quietly turning his season around. Over his last 21 games, he's hitting a scorching .338 with 3 home runs, 19 RBIs, and an OPS just shy of 1,000. That's elite production, and it's coming at exactly the right time. But would Pittsburgh let him go? That's the million-dollar, or rather, $106 million question. Reports suggest that the Pirates are gearing up to be sellers this summer. USA Today's Bob Nightingale recently said that Pittsburgh will listen to offers on just about everyone besides Skeens and Cruz. That opens the door for the Dodgers to make a serious push for Reynolds. Of course, the price tag won't be cheap, not just in terms of prospects, but financially too. Adding Reynolds would mean absorbing a large chunk of his $106 million contract, and that's on top of a payroll that already includes 9 of the top 100 highest-paid players in the league. But if any team can make it work, it's the Dodgers. And with the front office always in win-now mode, don't be surprised if they make another headline-grabbing move. Reynolds would bring balance to the batting order, consistent production in left or center field, and postseason experience. If the Pirates make him available, expect LA to be one of the first teams on the phone. So there you have it. One All-Star finally healthy, a pitching staff held together by tape and talent, and a $106 million outfielder potentially headed to Chavez Ravine. The Dodgers are once again at a crossroads. Decisions must be made, trades must be considered, and stars must rise to the occasion. As July approaches, the drama will only intensify. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the Dodgers Insider for daily updates, exclusive trade rumors, and insider breakdowns. What do you think? Should LA go all in for Bryan Reynolds? And how many trades will they make at the deadline? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay tuned and bleed blue.